All right. So today we're going to walk through some of the finer points and explore how to maximize this new mobile app. Basically, in our board meeting last week, Chris was not happy because nobody's using the app pretty much. It's a very, very small percentage. So the biggest, as far as the way it was designed to be used. I know a lot of people, know a lot of y'all are going in and you're screenshotting stuff and either texting it out or posting it on Facebook or whatever else, but there are things that you can do and things that you can see and statistics that you can see if you use it the way it was designed to be used. So one of the statistics they looked at was for the first few weeks, and the very first sale that went out, there were, and this was the biggest usage of the app since it was its inception, or since it was distributed a month ago, 137 people out of 40,000
were the most
used the app. That is the most it's been used.
I go into it every day.
That's not using it. That's not what they're calling using it. Sharing and actually using the tools that are in it.
Sending the text out, sharing the Facebook, all that, like using every of the tools, copying the message, using that post and sharing it to Facebook and copying it into your group that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's ways to share into Facebook, Instagram, to share things with verbiage straight from
into our group.
yes, from the app.
Yes.
So today we're going to go through some of this, and I will be honest, and I don't use the app. I have not found that I enjoyed it yet, but I'm going to force myself to start using it because it's just like everything else. When something new comes out and it's a different way, and you've been doing something the old way for 50 million years, which is what I kind of feel like with Pure Romance, you get in a habit of, and you're comfortable in the way you're doing it. So you don't stretch yourself to do it a different way because you're comfortable with the way you're doing it, right? So this is a new piece of technology that if we use it the way that it's designed to be used is going to be amazing. So we really need to be using it. So you can see it's on Android and Apple. You can go download it if you don't have it, but I think all of y'all do have it. So to log in, you're going to use your partner ID, not your email address.
That way, teeny tiny bit. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You can't see. I need
Hey,
you.
you knocked the chair leg off. I'm sorry, I'm getting it. Hey, I'm just kidding. It's not really that big.
I'll have to do it better later, but it's back up there.
Thank you.
All right. So you're going to log in with your partner ID, not your email address, and the password you use to log into the online office. If you don't know what that is, you can call corporate and they will tell you what it is because they can actually see it. The homepage is set up in a card system. Scroll all the way down until you see the plus button, and you can hide each section or make them all visible to customize your preferences: media, samples, contacts, alerts, and calendar.
I had to set an alert, a reminder in my calendar to go off at 6 o'clock every day to make sure I checked PR Connect that day.
Nice.
See if there's anything extra.
So the top left-hand menu offers additional options not included in the cards. Training, links to the training.pureromance.com site. View kit, links to the kit page with the current kit special. Business snapshot is a PR Connect, is part PR Connect, and it is not a reporting app. This button is a high-level general overview of your business at that time, which is, I like it a lot. That is one area that I do like. I like that, being able to just go in and snapshot and see where I am and where the team is very easily. Let's see, online office, single sign-on to the online office. So if you're in the app, it'll take you straight over into the online office, or the OO. So it used to be the COO, I guess. Alert preferences, email notifications, and text messages. If you're not getting alerts, check to see if the buttons are toggled on. And contact us, the app support, if you have an issue with the app. So contact us does not take you to Pure Romance. It takes you to the app support, which is a If my understanding is the vendor, not Pure Romance. If you have if you have a problem with the app and you want it to go to Pure Romance, then you need to go into the portal and do the ticket there. So if it's a login issue or something like that, then that's going to go through the portal. If it's truly an app issue, like it's always blank every time you go in or something like that, then that you would use the contact us. Your profile simply gives you your information. That's what you're seeing right there.
Yep.
So if Postler had a consultant ID, that would be it. PR Connect is not a point of sale system. You cannot use this. Who was here for Pure Sale? Just you and me, or I think it was just you and me.
Nobody in here. Jules might remember me on it, but.
So we used to have a system called Pure Sale that was a point of sale system. PR Connect is not a point of sale system. It is not a CRM or a customer relationship management system.
Pretty sure she joined the month after it went away.
Like was going, yeah.
I was probably still throwing a fit about it going away at that point.
Probably.
Not right.
I was one of the few people that I had one problem with it in the almost 2 years that it was live.
Same.
And
Issues.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
I said, "Why is there a lemon?" I actually use it.
It's not a CRM system or an online office contacts media center. It is not designed for mass communication and distribution or blanket emails and text message. That's something from the media center. So your CRM is your online office contacts and your media center if you want to use them that way, or Project Broadcast. Sorry, my brain is not working.
From like PBJ.
And it is not a replacement for the robust reports currently available in the online office. So it does not have all that kind of reporting. It has very high level reporting that it's pulling from the online office. Okay. PR Connect app is intended for alerts and notifications from corporate. So if y'all are using it on a regular basis and you have your alert set up, you'll actually get an alert from PR Connect every morning for Rise and Grind.
You said that was what started it. She said, "I don't think I'm signed up for text messages anymore. I haven't gotten one in a while." It was like us opening everything for the app.
Easy access to assets for customer outreach, one-on-one communications with your customers and leads. If you don't take anything else away from today's training, this is the big idea. Communicating one-on-one is where other companies using this app get traction. Not broadcasting, but one-on-one. Social media, email, and text message images and copying. So that's something else you can use it for. And business snapshot and overview. So let's talk about the media for a minute. Let's look at the categories with media and discuss how to share and post. Weekly assets, everything that is current for that week. Promotions, upcoming kits and sales, etc., all preloaded for you. So every week when you go into it, you can see what's coming up. I'm going to be going over them on Wednesday nights on our calls for that week, just as that last minute reminder, because all of our sales now go Thursday through Monday. So we will go over them on Wednesday just to make sure you're aware. But if you want to see them before we go over them and be in the know ahead of time, then go to the Connect app. Okay. The other cool thing is that you also have a pre-written script to accompany your images. We always recommend that you tweak it and customize for your voice, brand, and personality, but you always have a recommended direction right at your fingertips. And sometimes it's just needing that jump off, that jump off. Yes, ma'am.
Are these only sales for our customers, or they put both sales, our sales and their sales in there?
They put both. Well, they put the sale of the day is at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
But for the week, you're only going to get for your customers. They're not going to tell you ahead of time when
So
our
there's
sales
gotta
are.
be media for the week for your customers to share
Yeah.
conveniently from the app.
But the daily sales are the banner that changes across the top, and it's a notification that it sends you every day
Yes.
in your messages at the top.
Yes.
So you'll be able to see it in two different.
So when you first log in, you'll have a banner across the top that will change, just like on a web, you see sometimes on a website. And that will have all that kind of information. But you also will have the list of what's going on for your customers that week, already listed for the full week. So if you are someone who likes to, on Sundays or Mondays, go in and schedule everything for the week for your customers, you're going to be able to see everything. Go ahead and schedule it out ahead of time and not have to worry about it the rest of the week, or just go back in and check and tweak as you go. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. So product, Pure Romance has redone all the product videos for you to share from the app. This is so cool. So if someone asks you about a product, instead of you having to explain it to them, you're like, ooh, let me just shoot you this really quick video. They're usually like 1 or 2 minutes that will tell you all about it. And when you send it to them, you can see how much of it they watched. So if they watched like 2 seconds of it, or if they watched the full thing.
So how do you see that?
You actually get a notification in your app when someone's watching something, and it'll tell you how much of it they watched.
Yeah, I
And we'll get
finally
more into
had
that.
it come up where I had a credit for a sample. So apparently the more you use it, you get credits for things.
Yeah.
You get 1 credit. Everybody, when you download it, gets 1 credit.
Oh, okay. Well, I sent myself a sample to see what it looks like. So I
Yeah.
can take a picture and be like, this is what it looks like, blah, blah, blah. And it gave me a notification that the person's order had been confirmed. It gave me a notification when it had been shipped out as well. So it reminds you that you know, hey, this was just shipped. I need to check it on it 2 days.
Have you gotten
Not
it yet?
yet.
I think it gives you a notification when it arrives too, because it's a tracked
Yeah,
thing.
that'll be cool.
So then you can go in like a day or 2 after and be like, hey, I think you might have gotten have you gotten your sample yet? You know, blah, blah, blah.
That's why I wanted to send it to me first to see what it looked like.
But they are $4 a piece, just so you know.
I was gonna like mass
Yeah.
buy a bunch of samples, credits.
So
So if I hit this little button and try to share it to Facebook,
mhm.
it's like, it only gives me the option to share to my public page.
That's the way you're sharing it.
Because
Share it to my-
because once you put it on your public page, then you can share it into your group.
And then delete it off your.
Why would you want to delete off your public page?
It's free marketing.
I thought we were supposed to.
You
As
can
long
do
as it's
anything
not
as
a penis shaped, you're good.
Oh. okay.
so anything they put in here is perfectly fine for you to share on in your group or on your page.
You can also download a different app that we can talk about later, and I can show you how to be able to do that through the app. There's a different Facebook app for managing your business groups or page. This is Facebook business.
Oh shoot, where did I go?
How dare you?
There we go.
Oh.
So will it change your Facebook?
No.
Or
No,
What are you talking about?
the app.
what you were talking about the app?
No, it's just a separate app that gives you more settings to do your business.
It's a Facebook app that for your business stuff. So, all right. So let's see. So there are videos for the bath and body, the beauty, the wellness, and the intimacy. There's under the media for the party, there's a digital catalog with a what is Pure Romance video. There's an opportunity section that has a what is Pure Romance video that's more opportunity related instead of party related. Or I'm sorry, the party one is what is a Pure Romance party, and the opportunity one is what is Pure Romance. And then sample follow-up, a series of assets that will make follow-up a breeze after you begin a sample program. Please note this is only available in the United States right now. We'll talk more about this in a minute. Another great feature is that you can set reminders to follow up with after your shared assets. You can select when and how you want to send your reminder. PR Connect will integrate with methods that you have downloaded to your device: text, email, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, Line, Keiko Talk, I don't know what that one is, and Google Voice,
Some kids are into probably.
probably. So, and I don't know, I've never used Telegram or Line either, so we might have to check those out.
I used WhatsApp before it was cool.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
And now it integrates with Facebook and
That was when they
everything.
got rid of BlackBerry Messenger. We went to WhatsApp.
Yeah, But now WhatsApp is like everywhere again, because like you can even integrate it into your Facebook now.
Kids are using it. They made it cool because they're so app oriented, they make things popular all the
Yeah.
time.
So now we have a general overview of the media categories. Let's discuss what to post with whom to share. Encourage, let's see. Sorry, my brain is worn out. It's been a long weekend.
It's okay, well, love it. This time. I'll lose it.
So as we talked about earlier, one-on-one communication is always the best. So if someone asks to see a catalog, you can share the digital catalog one-on-one through the app. If someone has expressed an interest about becoming a partner, you can share the upcoming kit sale one-on-one. If someone is thinking about having a party, share the What is a Pure Romance party video one-on-one. Specific products would complete something that they already purchased, share the product video one-on-one. So like especially if someone orders something, one of the big ones that you see a lot of times online is someone will go to your website and they'll order a C-ring, but they won't order whipped or creme. So you might want to say, hey, thanks so much for your order. This would really make your experience better. So I thought I'd share this video about it with you. And then you can continue to, and you can explain why they would want to use whipped instead of a water-based lubricant, but giving them a video to watch might just make it that much, because a lot of people are visual and that video will kind of like hone it in.
Lock it in.
So best practices, do not download all your contacts and send a blanket email to all. Target messages based on their interest are much better. So what other ways can you think of that you would use the media in the
Sharing with the new consultants about some of the products that came in their kit. If you have a promo or you do a quick like 5-minute live about a product, you can say if you have more questions, comment, like whatever your code word is below. And if they comment it, you need to send them that text message so you can get more information from the video. Weekly is your product of the week.
Yep.
Whenever there is a sale going on those products, since you know that they're on sale a week in advance, you can be like, all right, I know like Virgin's gonna be free this weekend, so I need to hype up like Virgin this week. So then whenever it's free this weekend, they already want it and they're like, oh shit, it's free. Now I need to get it.
Yep.
I'm done with that answer.
So I want everyone to go into their go in and post one asset on their social media or their VIP page today.
For sure. Freaking block star. Oh, let me log in again. Hold on.
I know, so freaking annoying. That's the one annoying thing, is you have to log in and accept the thing every single time.
Share a weekly asset, you said?
Share an asset, whatever you want to. Post one asset to your social media.
Oh, look, it says right here, sample shipped. And if I click it, it says the shampoo of Coochie conditioning shave cream that you sent to Jessica Overstreet has shipped. And then it gives you the customer's email and telephone number. And then you can hit close. And then the alert stays there. So it will be a constant reminder every time you go into the app that sample
Why
is.
doesn't it give me Facebook as an option?
Have you set it up in your?
More. Definitely, I've done it before.
Wait, what am I doing?
Scroll all the way to the right, maybe?
I was on there a minute ago.
What is today's date? The 12th? Why does it still have 9 on there? It's fucking 12. Oh, because it's good till noon tomorrow, isn't it? Well, that answers that question, don't it?
So you could share one of the specials from this weekend and let them know that it's good through tomorrow.
So mine just looks like this. I just have like complete-
Yeah, and when you post it, it will actually put the stuff in there.
I don't know mine.
I thought you just did it a minute ago.
I mean,
Mine didn't show up when I clicked it, it was, then I exited out and went back in and it showed up.
Oh, there's mine.
Don't know where my phone is.
So we can do anything on our Facebook as long as it's not on.
So I just wanna point something out, yes, that, but if you go to Facebook and you share it, when you hit next, it pops up and says, do you wanna share it to your news feed, to an album, to a friend's timeline, or a group? So you choose group, and then you can tap your
I'm just gonna show you
VIP
that.
and hit share.
But it's only giving me Messenger.
Hit, scroll right,
I've gone all the way there
more,
and I've done more. It's not, no.
edit. No Facebook?
When I click on Facebook, it doesn't give me the option to choose share a group like it does.
So which one did you share?
You're on Android,
I just
so
did the.
I don't know how Android works.
I did.
Why don't you help her and I'll help her, because I'm an Android person and you're an
I'm
iPhone
not
person.
on Android.
Let's see, Facebook, probably was, I did the bathroom.
I know, but I was gonna, show you
You
something.
click right here, it's gonna give you an automatic.
You did all of the Bath and Body Works, or you did?
I did this
Then
one.
share.
I couldn't get it good.
You right here?
Yeah.
You drop that down, you can go to group, and then you
Okay,
can
so I'm gonna
enter, start
hit
typing your
something.
group name. I don't know what it is. Something
I've
about
done
it.
it plenty of times before, it's not showing up.
So then you click there,
And then hit done.
done. And post. And it'll post into your group.
Oh, cool. Cool.
All right, so let's talk about contacts. Remember, this is all about one-on-one connection, so be mindful about who and how you're adding contacts. You don't want to download your birthday list, engage list, etc., and then broadcast a message to everyone. Thank you. That is incredibly off-putting to the recipient and strongly discouraged. Another thing to be aware of is that the CAN Spam Act basically contacts need to consent before being added to this list and have an option to opt out should they choose. Should you receive a request to be removed from your communications, let them know you're happy to take them off your list. However, by communicating with legitimate contacts one-on-one, you're less likely to violate the CAN Spam Act, and one-on-one messaging is how other companies using the app have had great success. So it's a win-win. The app provides features that allow you to add, track, and follow up with contacts. Now, one thing that if you look at our team connection card, you will notice on there, it doesn't say how would you like to be connected. It actually has an opt-out message, an opt-out thing that says, would you prefer something like, would you prefer to not be contacted, da, 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 da. If you use that one, then that's an opt-out instead of an opt-in. If you have an opt-in verbiage, then they have to opt in to not go against the CAN Spam. But if you have an opt-out message and they didn't check it, that's your proof that they basically gave you permission because they didn't check to opt out. So if someone gets nasty with you about it, then you'd be like, look, I have their connection card here. They didn't check to opt out. So that's the reason I prefer that connection card over the one from Pure Romance.
I don't know what my issue is. They won't give me an option to share on Facebook. I have to copy and paste it. Or to save picture, copy it, and then paste it. instead of sharing.
It's
I'll look
just
at
not-
it.
It's
I'll-
just not there
I'll
now.
look- I'll-
Even when you go to add more options, she doesn't even have the option.
Like
on
I
Facebook
literally
on
just
there.
shared it off of Facebook, what was it? Like,
It's like it just vanished.
Yeah.
And you turn it off and turn it back on and it still's not there. Maybe,
delete the app and read
that was gonna be my next
Yeah.
question.
Is there a way?
9 out of 10 times when I worked in cell phones, these.
Can you
fix
change
all
this
issues.
to like your website
Flip around.
short that you have?
Flip it around, no, that's from corporate.
Okay.
That's how your corporate one works. No, man, we're gonna put a picture there. Yes, we are.
This is all your pictures on here, ma'am.
So you haven't deleted everything off there yet?
Does it look like it?
We'll worry about that later.
Do you not have a picture on your website? Because that's where it pulls that from.
Whatever.
It doesn't?
I did.
Okay,
But yes, I do.
okay.
It's just a profile. I don't know what the significance of it. I don't know if your customers can see it or not.
I'm not sure either. I know, yeah, so it's gonna be like Media Center where you had to upload one into Media Center. So the app provides features that allow you to add, track, and follow up with contacts. The online office and app share contacts back and forth. So anything you enter in the app will be visible in My Contacts on the online office and vice versa. You can view real-time interactions and see who's engaging with your content you shared.
Oh, there we go. I had to delete it and then. reinstall it.
Yay. You'll receive alerts when your contacts are reading your messages or viewing your content. Pro tip, we've all heard timing is everything. These notifications provide valuable insight for you to follow up and know who is interested, but don't be a creeper. Avoid reaching out and saying something like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I saw that you just watched the video I sent. Nobody likes to think that they are being watched. So what verbiage could you use after you know that they've watched the video and how?
Could act innocent about it, you know.
So I would not send it right after you get the notification. Number one, don't send it right after you get the notification that they,
Hey babe, just wanted to check in and see if you got a chance to watch that video yet.
Exactly.
I know it's
Yeah.
full of some great information. Do you have any further questions for me or anything that I can help you with?
right, exactly.
Don't let them know you know. Nobody will
And don't do it right after they watch the video because they're gonna be like, that was weird.
So
Like,
how do I
give it a
access
few
those
hours or
notifications?
something, like set up an alert like a few hours later to.
I
send
don't do anything when
something.
it tells me to do it, so.
Yeah.
How do I know, like you said that you get a notification, how do I access those notifications after? I
So
get them?
on your app,
It's the
whenever
under
it-
alerts.
You can set it up to email you, text you, or do push notifications.
it'll be there.
So nobody's looked at my shit?
Send me something. And I'll click it. Everybody text me and I'll look at it so that I can give you an example of the notifications. that it is, okay?
So you want to play it cool, reach out with something like, hey, Suze, wanted to follow up and see if you've had a chance to watch the video I sent you and have any questions, which is pretty much exactly what I would say. And the way I would handle that is when I saw that they did it, I would go into my project broadcast
And go ahead and schedule it
and
for 2
schedule
hours
it
later.
for like 2 or 3 hours later. And
Okay. That on my phone.
that way,
That's
because
hard.
I would have really good intentions to go back in like 3 hours later, but I wouldn't do it. But with project broadcast, you could just schedule it to go out like several hours later. So the sample program of, as we said earlier, is currently only available in the US. So if you have any buddies outside the US that are in Pure Romance, they would not be available for them. And Jules, all of your Canadian customers, you could not use that with right now. Okay. One of the most exciting and important features of the new app is the sampling program. How many of you have ever handed out a foil pack sample and forgot to get contact info so that you could follow up, or had every intention of mailing a sample to someone, but after you met them and never quite got around to it?
What?
Never happened. Never, ever, ever.
Mommy.
How many of you have mailed foil packets out before? It's quite a process, right? You must find a mailer, write a note to include with the sample, add tissue or something like that to make it pretty, address the package, pay the postage, and if you're going to the post office to mail it, takes quite a bit of time. So if you add up the cost plus the shipping for buying the foil packs, mailers, tissue, note cards, and postage, plus the time it takes to write the note, package it beautifully, address the envelope and mail it, would you be willing to pay $4 for Pure Romance to do all of that for you? Sounds like a bargain to me. For just $4, Pure Romance will send a Coochie foil pack sample, top seller alert, to your contacts for you. The sample will arrive in a beautiful yet discreet packaging. All you have to do is purchase the credits on the online office and then select the contact you'd like to send a sample to, and you can do it right from the app. Bless you. So everybody pull up their app if you don't have it up, but I think pretty much everybody does. From your home screen, scroll down to sample and tap go. Go.
Go.
Go.
Go. Woo!
I love your thinking, right?
Go.
Oh, it's even got the tracking number for me. Hold on, I'm tracking the
So go
package
to-
right now.
What'd you say? Where am I at again?
On the home screen, scroll down to sample and tap go.
It does not tell me the expected delivery day, but it does tell me that on the 9/11, it was in Grand Prairie, Texas, so they're not coming from corporate.
No samples have been sent. Interesting.
They have a
Zero
company
credits.
that's doing it for them.
Sweet. Oh, I didn't get a credit for downloading it.
When did you download it?
Whatever day she's in that day.
It takes a little bit for you to get the credit. Select purchase credits. Go to the back office and log into your account. From the hamburger menu in the top left corner, select orders and place regular order. Under select a category, choose business supplies from the drop down. Scroll down to the PR Connect sample credit and enter the number of samples you'd like to be able to offer this month. Do you want to send and have a follow-up opportunity with 2 people each week? That'd be 10 a month. 20, or do you want 20 per month? The number of samples you'd like to send is completely up to you. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen and tap add to order. Scroll back up to the top of your screen and tap your shopping bag icon to check out. Complete your shipping and billing information and tap submit.
And you went there and just placed in a regular order,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
then business supplies, and then what?
You go down, it
I
says
got
PR
lost.
Connect.
My
sample
internet's not
credit.
gonna go, didn't go as fast as.
That's
yours.
okay. Scroll down to the PR
I
Connect
got enough for you.
sample credit and enter the number of samples you would like. So once you're on the business section here, I'll back up the screen.
And how's the,
Business. I said
shipping?
Business supplies.
I'm
Yeah, okay. Then you're gonna scroll down to PR Connect sample credit under the business supplies.
How much is the shipping along will do that?
It's $4. The $4 covers everything.
Okay.
It's $4
So it
per.
doesn't, it's not like ordering stuff out of.
No, no,
business.
no.
Okay.
It adds credits to your back off to your app.
She's wondering if there was gonna be tax for her or shipping for her on this order.
Correct.
No, there's not.
Correct. It just adds samples credits to your app. So when you're ready to send samples to your customer, you've already got the credits paid for,
Gotcha.
and they take care of it. And it's essentially this $4 is 1 sample credit. So 10 credits would be what, 40 bucks?
40 bucks.
And you would have 10 credits in there, and they don't ever expire,
Okay.
to my knowledge, right?
Right.
Okay.
They expire if you go inactive. I don't know if you get them back if you re-sign up. I don't know the answer to that, but so after a few minutes, you'll see available credits in your app. If you don't see the credits, log out and then log back in,
Oh,
but you need,
PR Connect sample credit. I see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
so I put the verbiage in our team group the other day for how to offer samples. You're like, I knew I saw that somewhere. So it's a great way to book parties by asking people to help you test this out.
I had a couple of people that didn't respond, a couple that didn't, that just wanted a sample, didn't want a party. And I think there were 2 more that I didn't respond to, so, but I took a screenshot of it, so I need to go back and follow up.
So you have 2
And then
options.
3 of them were consultants, so I was like, thank y'all for bumping up my algorithm, but you can't have a sample.
Right. You have 2 options when it comes to sampling. Send a sample, enter the contact address and have the sample sent. Offer a sample sends a message with an offer to receive a free sample. This method is recommended. The contact must accept the offer by tapping the Get My Free Sample button and then enter her address. This ensures you're only sending samples to contacts who are truly interested.
And if they don't
Um,
respond, then you ain't getting shit.
Right. Depends on the situation. You may find occasions to use both options. So what's an option where you may choose to send a sample instead of having them opt into the sample?
They were one of my hostesses, and I'm sending it as a thank you.
There you go. What else?
They
Somebody else. Somebody else come up with something.
Maybe,
I'll give you a chance in a minute.
I'm not answering anything else the rest of this event. I'm grocery shopping.
Anybody have another scenario where you may send something out like that?
maybe you meet somebody in the store.
I would probably do an opt-in for that one because you don't know if they truly want it. So there's 2 different ways. You can either automatically send it or you can send them a message where they can request it.
Like it sends a message, click here and they have
Offer a
to-
sample is.
Offer a sample is requesting,
and
And
sending
then
the
send-
sample.
is just sending it out.
right?
That's fine.
So the send a sample would be great in the scenario where you're doing the party booking and you already offered them trivia. Yes, your trivia winners.
Oh, I didn't, you read my mind.
I did. So, but like in a booking scenario where you say, I'm gonna send you a sample if you book a party with me, which is that verbiage that I posted last week. Then that would be one where you would just go ahead and send it instead of having them opt into it. But yes, trivia winners, the winner of a game on your VIP group or in a virtual party setting be a great way. All right. Okay, so what scenarios may you choose to offer? May you choose to use the offer a sample button?
When you meet somebody in the store.
Yes. What else? Maybe someone in your VIP group that's never purchased from you before, that you're trying to get them to experience the product because they're a little bit, you can tell they're a little bit leery about it. Leads, so someone who is has shown interest in the business. This would be a great way to send her a little something and let her experience what she would be able to do with her business. Anytime you're out and about and you want to make sure that your contacts have some skin in the game, so you meet someone and you're like, oh my gosh, I'd love to send you a sample. If you give me your information, I'll go ahead and shoot you a message where you can grab that sample from. So if anyone has,
So are the samples all the same, or can you choose? You know, like you can buy samples on there and you get like, just like me, or
it's
Coochie
two
or-
samples of 2 different scents of coochie.
so it's.
Currently, it's just coochie.
Currently, it's just coochie. They are talking about doing other things,
But if we don't use it, they're not gonna bring other samples
Right.
in.
and coochie is their #1 thing that they have samples of anyway, because we have coochie in every single scent, so it's just really easy for them to do that. So but it's two different fragrances, which is cool that they get So if they don't like one, they might like the other. It shows them that we have multiple options. They get two samples of coochie. It's
In
a,
their package.
if I remember correctly, it's a
I'll post
trifold.
the picture in the team page when it comes into.
Yeah, and I think I have a picture of it somewhere, but it's either a bifold or a trifold. And when they open it up, there's like two samples and there's verbiage above and below it. So does anyone want to go ahead and send out a sample now while you're waiting? Or y'all want to do it now so you can see what it's like? So if you do, you're going to go from the app homepage, go to sample and then select offer a sample. Then to select the share icon, the share button or the icon. And then if you have you have to have available credits to do that. And then you can choose the person that you want to share it with.
Why doesn't it give you the option to text it?
To text them.
How are you gonna text them a sample?
No, the offer a sample thing.
Because you're on an iPad. I got you. That's what we're here for.
I was gonna say it does.
I know. I felt you
I
were
would-
like, what are you talking about? You can. And I'm like, wait, she's on her
True story.
iPad. So it does give you that option when you're on a phone that you can text people with.
Right. So this is the text message that goes out. And then there's a video that goes with it. And then you see the get my free sample button or visit the Pure Romance website.
That takes them to your page.
Yes. When you open the video, when they open the video, you're going to get an alert that that the person was watching the video, and you'll receive an alert every time your contact views what you've shared. So you are aware of what's going on. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the app homepage and scroll to contacts. Well, if you send one out, you can see that the sample button was clicked. The sample, they viewed the video,
100%.
that they offered this, the sample of conditioning. The video, it shows you everything that happens
It's
as
right
it
on the top.
goes.
So at the very
Yes,
bottom was
sorry.
the first thing. They sent the video.
Yes,
And about 15 minutes later, they sent another video. And then at about 15 minutes later, they sent another video. And then about 10 minutes later, they sent another video. And then at 5:01, the video was viewed. At 5:10, the sample button was clicked. At 5:50, the sample button was clicked.
so you can go in if you want to do that and send yourself some videos and stuff, just so you can see how all of this works, okay?
For me.
Or you can send them to Jess.
So if you don't know when sending it, I'm backing up, when you're sending the sample, it asks for mobile number and email address. If you don't know both of those, will it still send it?
I think as long as, whichever one you're trying to send it to is, as long as you have one or the other, it should send it that way. Is my understanding. Now, Pure Romance wants you to have both for everybody. It used to be that if you,
Had one you didn't have that the other.
Well, I think it's still that way, but at one point you had to have both. And then they were like, then there was enough complaints that they just made it, you had to have one or the other. Okay, so we all know the fortune is in the follow-up. This applies to the sample program too. Once you've sent a sample and or your contacts have accepted the offer, you're ready to start the sample follow-up series. From the app homepage, go to media and tap go. Scroll down to sample follow-up. So y'all can do this part. From the app homepage, go to media. And tap go. Not goat. Go. And then scroll down to the sample follow-up. Briefly review each follow-up asset and or have, let's see, I'm reading what they're telling me to do. Let's see. All right, so you have the about coochie conditioning, you have a how to use coochie. Let's see if we can, I think I can do this from here though. There's a magic script in here that you can use.
I got a question on that magic script. It says, I'm your peer romance consultant.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're partners now. Are people gonna know what partners are?
No, that's why the verbiage still says consultant. Partners are our titles,
Okay,
but we're still consultants.
okay.
So it's like in Synagents, they call them ladies and da 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 da, but they're not gonna call someone and be like, hey, I'm your Synagents lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, or I'm not, or your queen or whatever their title is. So they use like titles like that. So you're still gonna say consultant.
I was gonna say to anybody.
You're still a consultant. Or your pure romance girl or whatever you want to say. Just not your dildo lady.
I'm your bitch. Just kidding.
So if they purchase, there's a video that you can send. If they decline to purchase, there's a video that you can send. Ready to party. You can send, there's something for you to send, and enrollment opportunity. So there's tons of videos for follow-up in there. Continue exploring. We've only covered a portion of the app today, so let's continue exploring. Check out the PR Connect app training videos. Go to Online Office, Knowledge Base Articles, and PR Connect training videos. This was a really short training this time. All right. So, Jess, do you want to go first with your recognition?
Sure. Oh, if my ass can get up.
Stop sharing.
All right, so August obviously was not the best month for most people, but we still had some ladies that were shining bright like the flock stars that they are. So first up, we have Miss Jules Stewart, #1 outside sales with $49. Yes, honey, get, yes. Miss Katina Toole was #1 in team sales with $197. Miss Ray Smith was #2 in team sales with $111.
No, Jess loves her numbers.
And then we had #3 in team sales for Miss Jules Stewart with $109. Woo! Love my fancy flamingos. Y'all are amazing.
How do y'all like the new award?
They're beautiful.
I got one thing I want to change. Of course I do, because I'm not ever satisfied.
Yeah.
I just want to move to
I
a
did actually sell some of the stuff. It wasn't just for me.
Good job.
Like, there's some stuff like that.
All right, so our flip flop. What the heck? Did not look at that. For some reason, my flip flops on my flip flop CEO did not print.
It's a fit folks.
So I will give y'all these, but I will email you corrected ones and y'all can reprint them if you
It's
would like.
no fun to have the new edited version. I want the funky version.
Well, you'll have both. How's that?
Okay.
All right, so. Unfortunately, Miss Carol did not make it today because she is taking care of her mama. But she was number 3 in team sales with 478. Maria was number 2 with 1276. And then Miss Jess Overstreet knocked it out of the park with $4,508.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, I'll do better this month.
All right.
Sorry, I couldn't help y'all more.
Year over year growth. So this looks at last year's numbers versus this year's numbers. Last year versus this year for August, Jess had 198% growth.
Oh my God, thank you.
All right, team sales. Number 1 was Jess Overstreet with $5,286. Outside sales, number 1, of course, was Jess Overstreet because she was killing it this month with $593. And Miss Carol was number 2 with $478. So she had $478 in outside sales, which is amazing.
From driving her niece around.
Yep, from driving her niece around.
Wow.
So
Cool.
that is all that I have for those this month. Does anyone have anything else that they want to discuss or have questions about?
Sexual wellness is this what's
Yes.
like to do that. Or do that course and use that for my next sexual wellness line.
Let's see, remember that the final payments for retreat are due by the 15th.
You got my money from her, right?
I did.
Yes. I figured
You
you
need
did.
to tell Jules if that includes extra days or not.
No, it does not.
Your answer.
It's $25 per day for extra days, per person. So if you're bringing a significant other,
Cash out, right?
yes. The Venmo is working and it's just backwards. It's flip flop CEOs, PRs. and flip-flop
My
CEOs.
Venmo's not working right now.
What else? What else? What else? I will not be here this month for the team outing because I'll be in California, but that's the last Sunday. If y'all would like to get together and do something, then feel free to discuss and come up with something. It's usually Sunday afternoons, the last Sunday of the month,
I will be out of town.
so will I.
Like this month?
No, October.
No, this month I'll be out of town. Next
Oh.
month just be out of town.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
I ain't gonna be
September-
here, I ain't doing nothing Halloween, I mean. I
Tw-
do stuff
September
Halloween,
26th.
September 26th
Where are you going then?
in California.
Oh, that's when Shireen's. I don't know why I thought it was in October.
No, because I was supposed to go to Denise's retreat in October, but I had to cancel that.
All right, I see you there. What do we catch it?
Because my kids have tapped my bank account. Maria knows nothing
So
about
on
that.
the Venmo, we're waiting a rant.
That's my phone.
Yes, Papa Romance is the owner of.
Oh, I sent it to you, not the right account.
It's okay, I'll do it.
That's my daughter's been doing. My daughter's been doing.
Sarah sent me a Cash App request yesterday for toilet paper.
You could take some and mail it to her.
That would cost me more than the $10 I sent her to get toilet paper.
Forget she lives so far away. Oh, I need to learn how to make cookies.
Can't think of anything else right now. Oh, new kit sale. This coming week, starting I think on the 16th. And that will be the new kits. Well, it won't be the skincare kit, but it will be the intimacy kit.
Okay, so it'll be the standard and deluxe.
The standard intimacy and the
Skincare, we're
deluxe.
getting skincare.
I don't think she was on the call.
Oh, that's why she didn't get her credit, because you didn't go to national training, so everyone who went to national training got a credit.
I deserve 5 credits.
The credit.
That's what the one
Yes.
credit was for? Okay,
Yes.
I got you. Like, I'm not following you again.
They said, oh my God, I see it.
Take your head, my dear, place it.
All right. Trying to think through. So yes, that will be the new kits. Either the standard or the deluxe. We do not have a premium kit anymore. The deluxe kit is auto activating, the standard kit is $100 activation.
Wait.
So that comes out the end of this month.
See, I thought I saw like y'all's videos and stuff that you posted about that. but
Yeah, it was
like,
supposed to be here on the 15th,
I went,
but
I kept looking in the,
it was supposed to release on the 15th. But the container got stuck on a ship that was stuck on the coast of California, along with another 43 container boats. There were 44 of them stuck on the coast because customs didn't have enough workers to get them off the boats and get them through customs, so they were stuck. So
We're just in line.
they had to wait for it to get off the boat. They had a truck sitting on hold, waiting for it to come to get off the boat and get through customs, take it directly to the place. And then they had trucks sitting on hold, waiting for the bottles to be filled to go to our warehouse.
So it was supposed to be the 15th of last month,
Of this month
this month, but now it's pushed out.
to the 28th, I believe 27th or 28th. And there will be specific training released on that, and then board of directors is supposed to be getting more training. So as soon as I get that training, then I will be doing one. So that'll probably be one of our boot camps.
I've been getting like little sample sets of different stuff, trying to find one that I like.
So we're gonna have two
Glad I
different
haven't bought
ones.
this
Yeah.
thing yet.
We have two different ones coming. One is for sensitive skin or acne prone skin, and then one is for normal skin. And the people that are using it absolutely love it. So. Jessica Overstreet.
Who's just,
Oh no, some weird chick.
Jessica is.
So is Julia.
Any other questions? Anything we need to go over?
What?
Yes, no, maybe so.
What was the question?
Anything else that we need to go over?
Any other questions? That was the question.
I can't think of anything. I'm working on integrating some new stuff into the ed group, so. That does it. I want to try it first and I might make questions.
I don't have any questions. I just want to figure out everything in the box that I want on here. So I'm being impatient and I paused it because it was rude of me to hit play while you were talking. That's all.
Do you want to do the raffle?
Yeah, let's do it. Jules, will you be in charge of my tickets, please?
Do you want me to pull through out since I don't have any tickets? Would that be fair?
Sure. I don't think it really matters with the three of us, but everybody get your tickets ready.
By the way, can I borrow one product, to borrow a product from Ryan, since I'll probably see you sooner?
First off, why do you have blue?
Cause it's probably the old tickets. I was looking, I was thinking, that don't look right.
Shoot, yeah, we're gonna have two winners, but she's
There we
gonna.
go. They're white.
I'm like, wait a minute. All right.
All right, and the winner is 541703.
Woo!
She sounded like a video game character.
Does anyone have 2 RGB masturbation sleeves?
No.
I do actually.
I do.
Or
Do you have
Huh?
womanizer?
Wait,
Yes.
Not
Okay.
in good.
I've got 2 masturbation
not
sleeves,
get
but I don't
rid
have.
that's the other one. No, I don't have that one.
any.
That's the.
That's why I said, wait. hang
That's
on.
the closed in one that
Yeah.
she's talking about.
No, I don't have the
Closed in
closed in.
But do you
Yeah.
have,
Not to get a grip.
tight
Well,
and
it comes in
clean?
the box. My son's gone
Take a
through all of
picture
my.
of me, Jules.
Yeah.
Take a picture of me, Jules.
What do you need, Jules?
Tight and clean. I mean, what's tight?
Maria's got all kinds of stuff like that. If it comes in a 6-pack, Maria's got it.
I'm the 6-pack queen.
She is.
So you're trying to find a better.
I don't want to stick this in dirty.
Ready?
No.